Right. So apparently, people seem to have a problem explaining away or justifying their racism or their prejudice or whatever you want to have for whatever people. In this case, it's black. And specifically in this video, we're talking women because I just saw a video here. Would you marry a black guy? Ukrainians answer. I'll have a link to this. And these women, most of them, not all of them, most of them came up with these dumbass answers. One of them got caught in a trap immediately, and we're going to go through the video and analyze it. And then I'm going to help out all of the, well, hell, black women that don't want to date black men, that would marry black men. That's a completely separate talk. But non-black women that would not marry black men. I wouldn't say date black men, marry black men. So that's the answer. Would you marry a black guy? Okay. And then after this is done, I'm going to go into a larger grand scheme of how you go about this without seeming like you're racist or whatever. Okay, so just bear with me here. We're going to go through this video, and I've actually written something on the comments section, so there's going to be that as well. But yeah, let's just go through it, all right? And they're speaking in it's not Ukrainian. It's actually it's probably Ukrainian, Ukrainian, Russian, whatever. They're not speaking English, so the volume isn't really going to matter. They have subtitles, and you're going to go watch the video yourself, probably. So here, let's get started. And while we're here, no copyright infringement and blah blah blah, free use and all that business. Okay.
Скажіть, будь ласка, в нашій країні є дискримінація людей за кольором шкіри? Немає, так? Ну, от, наприклад, щодо вас конкретно. От, наприклад, ви вийшла б заміж за...
Well, first of all, is there discrimination in Ukraine? Probably not as much as other places, but discrimination is probably everywhere. Okay, let's not play dumb with that. I don't believe that a black guy fresh straight from the middle of Congo, Africa, is going to have just an easier time as some blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy from fucking Britain or from one of the Nordic countries or something in Ukraine or anywhere else. So let's not play dumb here, but let's just keep going. That's not the point of this. Okay, and that's a very honest answer. I like Ukrainian guys, which means that if she was to be, and she wasn't asked this, but if she was to be asked, would you date a white British guy? The answer should also be no. Why? You like Ukrainian guys. Okay. All right.
А ви? Лишилися з дівчиною, яка от так?
Якщо понравилось, то так.
Вас це не смущає?
Ні.
Ні? І батьки там оточують?
Це моє рішення. Це не рішення батьків.
And of course, this answer would not really apply to guys. This question would not really matter for men as much because let's be honest here. I think history, all of human history has proved, guys are gonna fuck any kind of girl. You know, we're gonna fuck Asian girls, white girls, black girls, Hispanic girls, Middle Eastern girls, East Indian, Native American. We're fucking, all right. So, and I guess marriage also. It's not gonna matter as much for us. I mean, hell, look at all the fucking racist white supremacists. Fucking what the hell is his name? Strom Thurmond or something, right? I mean, his ass was well known. Nobody made any bones about it. He made no bones about it, but yet they ended up finding out that he, like, what? If it wasn't even married, but at least got pregnant, some black woman way the hell back, and they have some mixed kid somewhere, fully grown, and he's been paying her this whole time to shut the fuck up about it and not bring it out, and it still came out anyway somehow. So let's be honest here, guys. We're banging anything, and we will get married to anyone. We don't much care about that. So that's that. Black or Asian this time? Black or Asian? Okay, also added Asian in that one, and she said no. Okay, well there you go. And let's see what her answer, what her reasoning is.
Просто це
There you go. There you go. Now, that is probably the most honest answer in this entire, well, apart from the few girls here that said that they're attracted to and would even prefer, I think, black guys. That is the most honest answer, one of the most honest answers. There's only one more honest answer than that I'll mention because nobody brings it up in this video, and I'll mention it. But that is I'll mention it later, but that's the most honest answer that you could possibly get. You know, I like people with our skin color. Okay, fine. Okay. Nobody's saying you can't. Nobody's having a problem with that. But this one here that you're seeing now, and then one just after her, this is where problems come in. And for all you people that like to give the kind of answers that she's going to give, or the other girl, this is where you get fucked up, and I'm going to help you out. So watch this.
Трошки більше, ніж просто колір шкіри, це і різна культура, різні віросповідання. Врешті-решт, тому я думаю, що більше. Просто потрібно, напевно, вирости в більш мультикультурному якомусь середовищі, так.
Okay, now you just saw her answer, and keep that in mind for later. Alright, do keep that in mind for later, because she's going to fall into a trap. But let's watch this one here. Now, before we finish off with her, she just simply asked, would you marry a black guy? And she says no. She sighs and says no. And she starts bringing up all this shit that nobody said anything about, nobody brought up. It just asked why. Nobody said anything about discrimination based on skin. Nobody said that. They just simply asked, why wouldn't you? But let's keep going.
Я не могу сказать, что это дискриминирует человека по цвету кожи. Например, меня не привлекают. Не потому, что он черный, не потому, что мне привлекают темнокожие люди. Вот. Но я абсолютно нормально отношусь в обществе, в среде, в ресторанах, в заведениях, на улице. А вот ты...
Who the hell said anything about society? You're fine with them, and I'm willing to bet she's probably really not, but she's just saying that just to try to save face. Nobody said anything about society. Nobody said anything about okay with them in a restaurant or wherever, Starbucks or a Waffle House. Just simply ask, would you marry one? That's it. And then she starts going off on all, oh, it's not about that, it's not about this. People, when you try so hard to cover your ass like that, it has the opposite effect, the exact opposite effect, all right? But it's not about, so what is it then? So my question, and actually, let's see now, I actually wrote something else. 1:18, that's the time coordinates for the girl that we just saw. To which point I wrote, I mean, you probably see my comments sooner or later if you go to the video, but I wrote, quote, this bitch, already denying shit no one is accusing you of. All she was asked was if you would marry a black person and why/why not. No one said shit about discrimination or if you have a problem with them on the street. If you found all this shit in a man you are attracted to, but he's not black, but he's black and not white or at least non-black, even if he's non-white, would there still be a problem? If yes, then it's because he's black. It's not like anyone is asking you if you go from straight to homosexual. Then there's the fact that women as a whole foam off at length about how it's not about looks, of which skin color is a part of. It's not about looks, but personality that makes them attracted to men. Certainly they weren't lying, right? So there's that. Really gotta stop with that. She just went into a whole long explanation, giving answers to questions nobody was asking, and that's not a good look. But let's keep going.
Ну, у меня как бы отношений не было вот этих вот серьезных, но на уровне дружбы я общалась с такими людьми, как бы не могу сказать, что ничего это отличает.
Okay, there you go. All right, that's fine too. All right. Like, okay, she has no experience with them. Now, of course, if you've never dated one, I'm not gonna go say, okay, yeah, we can go get married. I haven't even fucking dated one yet. All right, fine. Okay. All right, and then we got these two here.
якщо йде чорна людина, чорного кольору шкіра, то на неї обов'язково звернуть увагу, особливо ще неповнолітні діти, вони обов'язково почнуть тикати пальцем. Це, звісно, неприємно.
А от, наприклад, ви особисто, ви вийшла б заміж за темношкірого хлопця?
Так.
Okay, so the first part of their answer is you might attract attention from the kids. Okay, yeah, that I can understand. If my big black ass went up to, I don't know, shit, Iceland or somewhere, or Greenland, and started walking around just as a vacation or something, I'm probably going to get stares, because let's be honest, I'm pretty sure those people have not got their, no pun intended, shipment of black people, right? So, yeah, I can understand that. Or if I went to some northern, like the far northern town in the northern part, in the most northern part of Russia, yeah, they might not have seen a black person ever in their life. Hell, they might not have even seen one on TV. So, fine. I can understand that. The kids have never seen that before. Oh my God, it's a chocolate bar, mommy. And then they go try to bite me or some shit. Okay, you know what? Yeah, fine. I can understand that. Perfectly understandable. Let's keep going.
Ну, да.
Я навіть вважаю,
хороший человек, то...
я навіть вважаю, що темношкірі хлопці більш гарні.
This bitch is about to get caught in the trap now. But the answer that she gave those two girls, that is the correct answer. Not that, oh my God, I'm more attracted to black guys or I prefer them to anybody else. No. But the answer that the one girl gave, if he's good or nice or whatever the hell, why not? And that goes back to this one here, right? And I'm just slamming on these girls because there's these videos here, but this is for all women, non-black women. I'm training you how to properly answer this question, and ultimately, well, you're going to have to give up your dumbass view of, oh no, I wouldn't do black guys, because it makes no logical sense if you're going to say you're not racist. I'll logically, no emotions, no, oh, slavery, oppression, Jim Crow, none of that shit, logically explain to you why that's the case. And we'll do it right with this woman here. See this? See this? See this? Keep going. And this dumb bitch realizes that she's fucking caught. At least I think if she's smart enough, has a high enough IQ. I think she realizes that she's caught. So she's trying to work her brain and it's not gonna work. And shot clean out of the sky. Alright, so with that, and I might not even need to finish the video. I actually haven't finished the entire video once yet, but to that I wrote this over here. I gave the time coordinates for her the second time we saw her, and I wrote, quote, why was the answer not an immediate no for the same reasons you reject black guys? Parentheses, not because of skin color, but because of the sun, moon, stars, and whatever the fuck all else. Logically, and that's in all caps and in bold, if it's not about skin color, then you should reject any man, even a blonde-haired, blue-eyed one, for the same reasons you reject the black man. Different culture, different religion, mentality, etc. There shouldn't be any hem, ha, and looking all over the place. And this is why you and your ilk are racist. And that is the point. That is the main thing here with all of you non-black women that want to sit here and say, oh, I'm not attracted to black guys because I don't date black guys because. Not because, oh, they might be short, or they might be too tall, or their dicks might be too small, or might be too big. And how the hell would you know any of that, considering dicks are just like pussies coming in. Pussies come in, some are loose no matter what, some are tight no matter what. At least if Lily Ty was correct. Dicks, some are small no matter what, some are big no matter what. So as to how you would make that general, that overarching, I don't know, but whatever. You know, there's not an external reason why. And this is the reason why she looks like she's a racist, right? And again, you know, like, look, I don't want to be with somebody who doesn't like me because I'm black or something. So, you know, I have no problem with this. But the reason for this video is because I want people to just be upfront and honest. I don't like you because you're black. Done. I don't want to fuck you, don't want to marry you, don't want to give the time of day because you're black. Look, man, come on. We're in the day and age of Trump. We're in the day and age where fucking white supremacists and neo-Nazis can march in the fucking streets with impunity and not feel some kind of way. They didn't even do this under George goddamn Bush. They picked Trump as their dude. We're in this we're in this day and age. Don't be fucking scared to just say it. Like, wow, you don't want to date us. You don't want to fucking marry us. You don't want to fuck us. You really think that's going to hurt our fucking feelings? Black people as a whole, and black men specifically, have far more important shit to worry about than which non-black pussy isn't going to split themselves open for our black dicks, alright? So just be fucking upfront and honest about it, okay? If you're going to sit here and say to us, it's not because of skin color, then what is it? Because if I matched everything that you wanted, but I happened to be black and bald or whatever, or black, bald, full head of hair, gray hair, whatever, versus some blonde hair, blue-eyed white guy, Nordic white guy, you know, you have no problem with the skin color. That's not why you're not attracted to me. So what else is it? Because everything else that you want, I match, minus the skin color, which you said is not a factor. You see that? You see logically how you types and kinds of people, or in this case women, fuck yourselves up. Now then, remember back when I said that there was only one better answer than the one that girl gave, that, oh, well, you know what, if they're nice or if they're pleasant or whatever, why not? If I'm attracted to them or if I like them, then why not? There's only one better answer to that, with a big asterisk. Now, the best answer possibly is I would not date not even a black guy, but just somebody who doesn't look like me, like a non-Ukrainian or I guess non-white or non-light-skinned person, light enough skinned person, because I want my kids to look like us, like our peoples. All right, like our Ukrainian peoples, our Middle Eastern peoples, our Arabic peoples, our African peoples, our Chinese peoples. I want my kids to look as close to it as possible, which means all you Asian girls having kids with white dudes, you all can't use that answer. Now, the problem with that answer, even though it is the best answer and it is probably the most acceptable answer, with no question about it, is the fact that a lot of people will use that answer to cover how they really feel. No, I just don't want any monkey, nigger, orangutan, ape dick. Okay? And of course, this is not including the fact that most, if not all, these girls saying they wouldn't marry a black guy, they sure as hell would sneak in the back and have some fun with us as long as we kept our mouths shut. Because if we outed it, then they would deny it and we'd end up getting Bill Cosby'd or whatever the hell. But the point is, that answer about the kids is probably the best answer there is. Okay? And even that answer can be abused. I guarantee you will be abused by most people. Most people using that answer probably don't really believe that as the answer. Only a few do. But anyway, I don't know about the rest of this video. This guy, again, see, us guys, we're gonna date, marry, and fuck whoever. We don't give a fuck. Like, it's all pussy. You know.
Свідки думки, що наприклад, батьки не хочуть, щоб онуки були там мужські, там, да? Що скажуть там колеги, чи не хочуть.
Возможно, мои родители бы не хотели, но это как бы, может быть, это воспитание, это люди, может, поэтому такие отношения такое.
Yeah, of their own time, but their time crept into your time. So hopefully now you understand. If you're going to say that it's not about skin color, I just don't date white guys, or I just don't date black guys, or I just don't date Indian guys, you're just not attracted. Like, what the hell is there not to be attracted to? Like, okay, for example, guys, if a girl has huge tits, huge ass, wide hips, flat stomach, thin waist, and is hot in the face, are you going to give a fuck? And she's giving you the time of day. So let's just crowbar that in. Are you going to give a fuck that she's like dark as midnight African, or like some albino white translucent white girl, or she's like fucking I don't know, just Asian. I can't really think of any extreme version of Asians, but just Asian or anything. No, you're not gonna give a fuck. It's like, yo, especially if we're not getting married, we're just dating and fucking. No guy cares. I don't care what their preference is. I don't care if they, oh, well, I only date anorexic, scrawny girls. Shit. Some nice, thick girl, like I just mentioned, no matter what race, is giving your ass the time of day, you're getting with that. And this is the reason why this question here doesn't really apply to men, no matter what race, because, you know, we're fucking any girl out there. So, okay, so take me for example. Would I marry a white girl? No. Why? Because white? No. Why? Because I just don't want to be married. So I'm not marrying a black girl, not marrying an Asian girl, not marrying an Indian girl, Native American, Middle Eastern, white, nothing. I will, however, date and fuck the shit out of all of them, and that is one of my goals in life. The most minor of all goals, but is to date and fuck at least once every girl of every different ethnicity, nationality, whatever. No, ethnicity, we'll say. Nationality, there's too many different countries, right? So if I fuck a Middle Eastern girl, I'm not gonna say, oh well, she was from Saudi Arabia, she wasn't from Iraq or Iran, so I gotta, no. Asian, Indian, Middle Eastern, white, black, Native American, Hispanic, Latino, whatever the hell. You know, so far I've only pretty much had luck with 2 black girls, and the vast majority of all the other girls I've banged have been white. I've never been with a Middle Eastern girl or an Indian girl, East Indian. Or an Asian girl. But I'm working on it. But my point is, I'm not marrying any of you bitches, right? Like, we can fuck, we can have fun, but we're not getting married, no. Right? And there you go. So, is my answer racist? No. Because even my own black women, I'm not marrying them. I just don't want to be married. You know? But I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's not about skin color or ethnicity. I'm just not attracted to white women. Like, they have everything that you're asking for. They just happen to be white, not Asian, or not black, or not Indian. What's the problem? Especially since race isn't the problem. You see it. Do you understand now? So, again, it's not like we're asking you to fuck an animal here or do some bestiality shit. We're not asking you to go from gay to straight. It's still your sexual orientation or preference or whatever. But if you're going to sit here and say that you have, and I'm going to end with this, if you're going to sit here and say that, oh, it's not about skin color, I just don't date this person of this race or group, unless you can point to a specific reason, and in that case, you're going to have to zero in on one specific person, not the entire group, you're going to look racist. If I sit here and say, anybody that sits here and say, oh, I don't date white women, you're racist. Oh, I don't date black women, you're racist. Oh, I don't date black guys, you're racist. Oh, I don't date Asian men, you're racist. Unless you can point to a specific thing as to why you don't date them, and in that case, you're going to have to point to a specific person. Well, Asians are short. Asian men are short. Okay, and here's some Yao Ming motherfucker. Okay? Well, black guys are poor. Well, here's all these rich black dudes. Well, white guys, I mean, hell, the whole hashtag Me Too thing, white guys are some fucking crazy rapist, pedophile-ish motherfuckers. Well, okay, that might be, you might have something to go here, but here's all these white guys that have never once touched kids. They're not on some rape and pillage shit. Like, you can't go off, you can't write off an entire group. You could write off specific people in the group, but not the entire group. You write off the entire fucking group, you're fucking racist. Simple as. Now, of course, if there's other reasons why you can't, like for religious reasons or political reasons or, you know, like white power, even though that's probably the worst example because there's no shortage of fucking neo-Nazi KKK people that have black girlfriends, fucking gay black male friends and shit, so that's not gonna work. But if you have other reasons why, state them. None of these girls had any reasons why. Anyway, hopefully that helps. Hopefully you all understand now why, if you're going to sit here and throw off an entire group of people, but you don't want to say you're racist, or you don't want to be accused of racist, oh, it's not because of their skin color or whatever, you better have a good fucking reason. Like me, I had a good fucking reason. I'll date and fuck you, don't want to get married to you. And that's just everybody across the board. So hopefully this helps, all right? Later.